All right, family. We are back. We are live. What's going on, y'all? Day 40. Day 40 out of 50. That's crazy. This streak has been going crazy. We've been learning a lot, growing and vibing with you guys. But we're back for this special Friday. It's going to be an amazing call. I hope you guys are excited for this one coming up. Man, this week has been incredible. The calls have been amazing. Yesterday we got stream sniped again by Hey Mrs. V. My wifey, she came through, sat down with us. That was another funny one. And then on Wednesday night, we had Let's Talk About Web3, with our two co hosts, Easy and Crypto, and Better Call Zol. And then also our Dean of Communications, day one, super supporter over at the U, over at Onaji U, Boss 2.0, restarted the Commons space with their video debut, their Twitch debut, um, over here in the content side. So we're rebooting the Commons. The Commons is an Onajiu branded space that we talk more about the culture. We talk more about art, music, all that good stuff. Because sometimes I think you guys get a little tired of me teching y'all to death, but that's okay. Nah. So Wednesday nights at 7 Central, 5 p.m. Pacific are when the Commons are gonna be going. So it's good to see y'all. Thank you guys so much for coming through. But let's see. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. All right, family. So today is a special one. It's Undivided Attention, episode 9. Undivided Attention, the series where we rebooted this for season 2 over on Twitch. I've been rocking these interviews segments since 2022, and it's been a journey. It's been fun. It's been a blast. But we've been interviewing and sitting down with extraordinary folks in our network, and this is good. Actually, I think this is the first time we have Doe guests. We got two people in the building. So today we're gonna have none other than Gold City's parents, the W parents, and we'll get into this conversation real quick here. So yeah, Dove's in the chat. Dove's in the chat. That's what I'm talking about for sure. All right, let's get into it. Okay, cool. So let's go. Let's bring them on. Let's bring them on. Let's see if they're ready to get it going. And we're gonna have an amazing Undivided Attention episode 9, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's go ahead and switch this over. Bam. Okay, transitions. There we go. There we go. What's good? I'm still getting used to this
Hey, how
thing.
are you?
I'm still getting used to this thing, cause yeah, it's a journey. It's a tech journey for me as well too. How y'all doing, family? It's good to see you. We've got Gold Cities, Ryan's parents, the W parents. What's going on, family? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today?
We're good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. I appreciate you so much for coming through, sitting down. As soon as we'll get into it. But as soon as you guys crossed my radar, I was like, oh, I have to have a conversation with y'all. So yeah, I think I had to. I had to. Um, so yeah, so I got introduced to you guys, through your son, Gold City Ryan, who is a streamer, um, and he came into the radar of one of my favorite streamers, Jaden Violet. I've been tapping in with my guy Jaden Violet since 2022, 2023. They call me the lead mod, or the unk over there in that universe. But yeah, I got mad love for Jaden. So anybody that's a friend of Jaden's a friend of mine for sure. And yeah, I've been tapping in with Gold City's streams ever since. His content over on TikTok, he's absolutely killing it. Just another super big brain when it comes to the content creation side. His introduction was a little to me was a little different, right? So Jaden had a stream in Hollywood a month ago.
Us
He
too.
I believe that. I believe that. Jaden had a stream a month ago, and he was doing, he just moved to Hollywood. Um, and he was doing a Hollywood booth, an advice booth, right? And then, towards the end of the call, Gold City pulls up, and he's like, I had to meet, he was hype, had to meet Jaden, and they're having an amazing conversation, like, like super clippable moments. And then all of a sudden, I see his face go, oh my God, oh my God. And like, I was watching, because I watch with my mod eyes, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because I was live watching. I'm like, oh snap, something happened. Because I know that look. I got kids. I'm a kid, so I know that look. Like, oh snap. And then he said, those are my parents. And Jaden was like, No, you for real, you know? And then here you guys come up, and kind of the rest was history. It was amazing, viral moment. It was really cool to see the whole situation in the way that it did. But yeah, shout out to y'all, shout out to y'all. So we got PC, we got Pastor Craig in the building, we got Darleta in the building. Gold City's amazing WParents, like y'all. There's not a whole lot of parents out there who can claim the W parent handle everywhere, and people be like, "Yeah, that's lit. That's right. That's right. I know that's right." So what's going on, family? How
Yeah,
y'all feeling? What's the vibes?
we
Ever since
good.
that, yeah, ever since that moment, how y'all feeling about it?
Well, it's been interesting because like we love our kids more
Yeah,
than anything. We've
yeah.
sacrificed so much for our kids, and each one of the young people that God has given us, we look at it like a different lane. So we have to add a certain amount of attention to each kid. We have seven. We have seven. We have all boys, one girl,
Okay, okay.
and so we're very attentive to our kids. So even on that day, we were just kind of noticing like the weird movements, a lot of weird things were happening, and then we were like, "Where is Ryan? Where exactly is he?"
Yeah,
He's he went from an introvert to an extrovert, and that's our guy. That's my son. He's
yeah.
been with me when I was on the organ. I got pictures of him as a baby playing the organ with me, and so when when he was missing, it was kind of troubling because I was be playing football, and so
Or at the gym.
or at the gym or wherever he said he was, yeah.
He got
So
his stories.
yeah, he told us two different things,
Mistake
and
number one.
so
No, just kidding.
right. Number two, we got all of our kids' locations, especially in today's world. You
Yeah.
need to know where your kids are. When I was young, I don't know about you. When I was little, even my best friends knew where I was. We would call and say we didn't have like you couldn't check locations back then.
I
I'm a
think his
little
brother
longer in
knew.
the two.
I think his brothers knew where he was.
Right. But you had to call your buddy, be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Mojave, just in case, if you're going out on a date or whatever." So, but now we track our kids. We look for where they are, and we see him way in Hollywood, and we're like, "Okay, he don't he don't understand. He forgot who we were.
He must have
Mm-hmm.
forgot.
Talk
Yeah, he
about
must
it.
have forgot."
Talk about it.
He has their location. I have their location, but also my phone, my face unlocks everybody's phone. So
That part.
yeah, it's a different level with mom.
Oh yeah, she's like, "Here, put my face in your phone."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My wife is the same way. No, I feel you.
Right.
I love her already.
So we pull up on him. He's shocked. He's like, "Oh my god!" And I can see the terror. Two things was going on. See what we talked about with Jaden. That's got our guy. That's our guy. He's a good dude.
Yeah,
He was really respectful. I gained so much respect for him
yeah.
because how he conducted himself, how he interacted with me,
Right.
and one of the things is I didn't know. I didn't know who he was. So
Yeah.
when my friends say a name Jaden, I'm like, okay, we got some Jadens like as far as like football buddies of my son,
Yeah.
so they're all black,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm like, and then I look up, I'm like, okay, and I'm like, he out here, okay, he doing this thing.
Right.
I want to scare him,
Yeah.
you know.
He did scare him.
That's what I didn't want to do. I
I
didn't want to
tried
scare
to
him.
calm him down. It was not working until he saw Jaden's face and he was
Right.
like, okay, maybe I need to calm down.
When I saw his face, I'm like, oh shoot, like maybe I'll pull it back. Then I'm like, oh, there's a camera there. I didn't want to come off super aggressive.
I did not see the camera.
So,
Yeah, I'm glad they told you guys that they were streaming.
oh my
Me
God. You know when
too.
Jesus walked in the temple and turned tables over?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That whole bow.
I'm like, what you up there?
Yep.
It was gonna be a problem. But Ryan knew. He knew. He was like, he saw. He was like, "Hey, Dad, Jade invited." When we're streaming, he's like, "Please pick up the notes here that
Thank you.
you
Uh-huh.
are live. You you got witnesses to this potential."
Crime scene.
Not the crime scene,
Um,
but for real though. But for real. That's funny.
But That's it, because so after that, you saw what happened on the video. That was people's thing,
Oh, I think I lost you for a second. Can you hear me
organic in
still?
our life,
Oh, there you go.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Tell
can
me,
hear you.
tell me one more time.
People thought, oh man, this is fake. This is no,
They're actors.
no. This
Yeah.
wasn't like this was my son doing something, and we were not going to allow him to do it.
Right.
But then I saw my son's face, and I heard his heart, and I heard Jaden's voice and the words that he was saying,
Yeah.
and it calmed me down, and it made me realize that you know I need to support him, and I need to back him up.
Yeah.
This is what he needs. So
You made him cry.
yeah, he claims he didn't, but
Yeah.
He
He
did. We
he
saw it.
denies that like
Uh,
crazy.
he won't acknowledge that. Yeah.
That's
W
awesome.
tears.
But
W
after that,
tears.
we saw a lot of people who met us, right? WT. Look, he gonna be mad at that.
Clip it up.
Hey,
W tears.
hey, chat, WTers, go see.
Uh, that's awesome. I think, it was cool. It was cool watching the whole thing play out. Um, I for one was like, dang, this might go all the way left. But for a second there, I didn't think it was like fake at all. But I mean, obviously, I know Jaden. I know his content is all definitely real, not scripted
Yeah,
whatsoever. It's like that was an interesting take where people, it started to go viral and people were sharing it left and right. And I'm like, what about like no? You can see the look on Ryan's face. Like if this is fake, then sign him up for some acting classes or something. Because you know what I'm saying. Like it was really cool, but I did notice too, and shout out to Ryan, man. He's smart because that was a W method. He was like, I could see him thinking, like, oh, okay, what do I do? What do I do? I only got like 3 seconds. What do I do? And he's like, meet Jaden. It's like pass the ball. So that was really cool. I think
uh,
one of the coolest parts though is like that's how Jaden is with his community, and I think that's how he's building so quickly and able to have these collabs and have people like like Ryan want to come out and meet him and different things like that. Like he cares so much about his community, so when he's in that situation, he's going to do everything in his power to kind of diffuse it and back up, Gold City. And so all of that was like typical Jaden. I'm sure too after you guys sat down with him after as well too.
yeah,
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 Um,
he's
yeah,
great.
that's
He's
just
great.
him. But that's funny because yeah, I got a
yeah. That
couple.
won me over.
Yeah, I got a couple Jadens too, and it's like they don't really move like Jaden Violet does. So I feel you. I feel you. That's awesome. So aside from like people saying it's fake and different things like that, one of the biggest comments I saw was like, this is cool. It's cool to see that there are parents out there that are supporting their kids like this, are that are actually listening and understanding and like taking their kids' point of view. And like to me that goes to like we're fixing some generational trauma and different things like that. So shout out to y'all
Right.
because I noticed that was a recurring thing. Is like I wish I had parents like that. It's cool to see parents like that. My parents wouldn't have done that. Well, it would have been a whole different vibe. But it was really cool to see.
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all.
We appreciate everyone who gave us support, people who hit us up in our DMs, people who just in the chats.
Yeah,
We appreciate it because my dad, it was rocky when I was younger,
yeah,
and then but my stepdad came and he showed me. I had two different people in my life that were just different, and so me and my real dad, we really got cool later, and I realized how much I long for support.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
I long for support, and I vowed to God for every one of my kids, I would never leave them hanging,
yeah,
no matter what. I was telling my son's first iPhones. And I get a little choked up thinking about it.
yeah,
I spent I spent almost 12 hours working when I was collecting scooters to all the way to about 8 in the morning. I used to work collecting Bird and Lime scooters
Wow.
to
And
make
Uber
and
Eats
Uber Eats
and
all
Uber.
night to make sure I bought them their first iPhones.
Dope.
So on Christmas morning, opened up their gift and they didn't. They were shocked.
Yeah.
Well,
I,
we took them back because they were acting up, but they got to open
They right.
it.
that's
That's
see.
that's awesome. That's what tech
But
does.
the
That's what tech
point
does.
was,
Yeah.
the point was like with pleasure
Right.
did I do whatever I could do to make sure my kids have more than me. They have more support than I ever had,
Yeah.
and we will go to the moon and beyond for our kids. And so I think that's what we want the world to know. Like we're advocates at heart, but we will not advocate for social justice in the world and not back our kids up. That's
Right. Right.
crazy.
Come on now.
You
Yeah.
know, our kids come before all things because that's my first church.
All
Yeah.
things on this earth.
Yeah, all things on earth. You know,
But
God gave us our kids. That's my first church, my family.
There you
And
go.
so, that's who we are, man. We don't play. And I like men inspirations. I don't know, she got recognized in the grocery store by a little girl, and it was so sweet.
that not this time. That was for something that you guys did
Okay,
for
it
me.
was for a prank we
Him and
played on,
Ryan
but
pranked me, and somebody recognized my voice because I was all messed up at that point because it was back in what 2021 or something
yeah.
like that. And she recognized my voice and she was like, "Oh, you must be crazy." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "You must be crazy, lady. You must be crazy, lady." And I was like, "What are you
What?
talking about?"
So it's fun.
And then
It's
she
fun.
showed me, and I was like, "Why is that on your
Oh,
phone?"
yeah. So we,
But
but she doesn't know. Like
they
we
always
used to
get
come
me.
together, try to figure out who could we prank in the family, and like she was just the easiest one.
I'm the one with the temper.
Wow.
That's what it
Yeah,
is. I have the
it's
bad temper.
hilarious.
So
It's
for
hilarious.
him to be like he was when we caught Ryan was new because it's usually me.
Right.
So so they always try to get me. They got me several times, right?
Well, you know what?
They always get me. And I can't believe I fall for it, but I'm just such a okay, let's do it for the kids type person.
I'm
And
gonna put the prank up on the page. It's on our TikTok. We're gonna put it up on so they'll be able to see it. But the crazy thing is, I thought she's not mad enough, so I'm driving there, and
Mm.
she's like, I guess she like ain't no use of us
both
both
of
of
us
us.
being mad, yeah. And plus, like I grew up with so much support from my mom and my grandmother,
Yeah.
that it's just natural for me to listen first. And if he would have came and told us the truth, then I don't even know who would have said yes or no, but we probably would have drove him over there most likely.
Right.
Because missing practice is nothing. Like if this is something you want to do, you're passionate about, then I'm gonna back you.
Yeah.
It just can't be like a fly by night thing, like, oh, I'm gonna do this now, and oh, I'm tired of it. So,
Right.
if it's something that he's passionate about, which he is, you know, we're gonna back him. And he in the chat got us into it. They kept asking, "Oh, you guys need to make a show, and
Right.
we're gonna follow you guys instead of Jaden and Gold." And it was so hilarious. And this is all new to me. My husband is more techie than me, and I really don't like being in front of the camera or in the spotlight.
Yeah.
I'm more a behind the scenes person, even though I have uh, you know, main character energy, I guess. I
Facts.
don't like attention, but I I'll do it. I'll do it because it's something my husband wants to do and he's passionate about, and I'm passionate just about the kids, and just not only my kids, but anybody who's having an injustice and
Yeah.
just out there who needs love. I mean, my husband is the bishop of our church, so we're with kids all the time. And even when we had our kids were playing football, I made all their socks. When they needed custom socks, and we weren't making them, we were buying them, and
Yeah. There you go.
snacks, and just used to it. So one more kid's not gonna hurt us because we have so many. If you throw another one or two or three in there, we're not gonna notice.
Yeah. No, I hear that
We
the
don't think
same
it's
way.
normal. Like, what are you talking about? It's our kid.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not our kid.
And we need more of that. We
Yeah.
need more of that energy. We need more of that that parenting, that mentorship. I think, as a country, globally, a lot of places are getting away from like the community aspect, getting away from like the village, the tribe. Like everybody helps out and everybody looks out for each other. It's like we're kind of returning to like, you know, everybody out for themselves. It's very PvP out here, player versus player out here type of thing. And it's like, no, we need
Yeah.
Man,
to look out for everyone. And I'm definitely the same way. So yeah, that's solid, solid. Um, I love it. I love it. I was gonna read you guys' bio because that goes hand in hand with that. The new W
okay.
Parents page. Y'all follow the W Parents over on Twitch. They're gonna be doing their thing. But it says Gold City's parents that caught him sneaking out to follow his dream is now in the Twitch universe, giving advice, making you laugh, and inspiring parent and children to be their best. We've been married for 23 years, 7 kids, and a world of experience. Solid, solid. Yeah, we need more of that energy. The kids
Yes.
need more of that over here on Twitch. Just period. So, shout out to y'all for being
You
those
know,
mentors.
one of the things I met a young person when I my
First night.
first night we went live
Yeah.
on TikTok, and we met some people and they were just asking us questions, and there was some comments and on other when people who shared it. We read some of the comments about people who didn't have a father at all, didn't
Mm,
have parents at all, and one guy, because we've been in the our activism was in like in the neighborhood, like in the hood, in
yeah.
the inner city. We started off in South Central. Wow,
Literally
I met one
on
guy
Central Avenue.
literally on Central, um, and he once said, if I had my mom or my dad, I wouldn't be out here on drugs.
Mm,
And I thought, wow, that's deep. He had no one to correct him, no one to advise him, no one to direct him, and we, that's kind of what we want to do. And we find ourselves, and you might, when you have a family, a big family, you find yourself doing that. You're their football team's parents, you're the
mm-hmm.
basketball team's parents. We're like, she's making the team gear, and you do that because you love your kids, but you see these kids and you say, you know what, I'll be whatever God needs me to be for them to, succeed. They may need advice, they may need a hug, a
Yeah.
handshake,
You just may need a getaway.
or a
Yeah.
getaway.
Like where a lot of people,
They just
not just the
come
kids, they come and they
fall asleep on
come
the
over there
couch
to sleep and sleep and sleep, and we just love it.
away from the chaos.
Yeah.
So we used to, man, we run into so many families, disrupted, not to be well, I guess I'm saying this is just who I am, but you run into so many black and brown families who was disrupted by society, right?
Yeah.
Disrupted by the system, disrupted by economy, by redlining, by
Yeah.
shoving everyone who are impoverished in one area and creating this tension. And so we try to bring education. We try to bring a break to the neighborhood. So we gave away toys. When we started off giving toys in South Central, we had nobody show up to the toy drive,
So
right?
we went out.
We went outside
Yeah.
and we saw all a gang of people. I won't say gang like they were gang banging, but they were shooting
Some
dice
of
and
them were
drinking,
gang members.
Yeah.
right?
And one guy gave him
We gave all
one
those
of the toys,
toys.
and he was just like so grateful because he didn't have anything to give his kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said, I didn't have anything to take to my kids. This man said, thank you so much. And they went back to smoking and drinking and shooting dice, took all the toys. Fast forward years later, I'm outreaching on South Central, on Central Avenue again, and now these other gang members come up on me. They're like, "Hey, what you doing over here in this neighborhood?"
I'm pregnant.
She's
and I'm
pregnant,
like, you better back up.
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh my God, they're about to beat me and my new baby up, and my wife." But
Sheesh.
the guy comes out of the house and say, "Leave
Leave
him
them
alone."
alone. Yeah.
That's the guy. This is years later. That's
Yeah.
the guy
Years
who gave
later.
me toys, when we didn't have nothing. Years later, and so
Solid.
They protected the church. Like usually in the area people would write on it.
it's like tagging.
Mm-hmm.
They never wrote on the
Yeah.
church. They would never let.
So what you put out, whatsoever man so shall that shall he also reap. What you put out, you getting it back. The
Facts.
good you put out, and so we encourage like like parents to do good to their kids, but also kids treat your parents right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Because
weird.
that's good, and
That's the
that's right.
word.
So
Yeah.
your days will be long,
Yeah.
and I think that any all three of us, we can just contribute just even to just a little bit to helping minority families or just families
Hmm.
in general. I think we're doing a good job. We're making our mark on earth.
That part. That part. Legacy. Cementing a legacy.
Right, right. You got sons?
I do. I do. I got one daughter. So when you guys say you got one, yeah, I got four boys, one girl. So yeah,
Oh yeah, she's expensive, huh?
they
Is she the
yes.
oldest or the youngest?
No, she's second youngest. So
Oh,
It don't matter. She's
yeah,
you're
expensive.
right.
she's
No, the kids are
Never
awesome.
knew she would be more expensive than all the seven boys. All the boys. She's like
our daughter.
she's crazy, bro. It's
She's the
crazy.
youngest.
Oh
So
yeah, there you go.
yeah.
There you go.
She had Coach at 2 years old. She had Coach. I bought her first Coach purse, like a little wallet. She gonna say, "There's no
No
money
money
in
in
here."
it.
I'm
Hey.
like, "Excuse me."
That's right.
Shout out to her.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout
Mind
out to
you,
her.
he did not buy me a Coach purse. No,
not at the time, no.
no.
But when you have a daughter,
Mm,
it's like it shifts your mindset, your mentality.
Talk
You
about it.
become like you will build an army for her.
yep.
She is she changes the way you see things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And my world changed when my daughter was born. Like
yeah.
I love my sons. I love them.
It's a different level
My
of like
they
protection that you kind of have to
Yeah,
step
there
into.
it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. And now you like, okay, guys, we're all here to make sure she makes it.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody works for her now.
Exactly. It's too funny though, because like daughters with so many brothers and are always like complaining like, dang, I can't do nothing. I got
Yeah.
15 dads type vibe, but hey, you know, I think they appreciate it.
That's how it is. Her older brother be like, "Let me see your tablet.
What are
Let me
you
see.
doing?
Let me
Where
see.
are you going?
Hmm.
Let me see your social
What are
media."
you wearing?
It's
Hmm.
it's a
But
random inspection.
before she give it to her, what are you crying for? What's she crying for? Let her have it.
Yeah.
Who's messing with her? Now she's 12, so it's
She
like,
can't do nothing.
where do you who are you talking to? Give me your phone. And it's
Yeah.
Hmm.
like,
You're like, hey, that voice is a little deep. Bring that phone here. Let me see. Who is that? On touch it. It's a commercial. Hey, I don't
I'm
like it.
weak. I'm weak. That's funny. That's funny.
her
No,
one of
we
her brothers is always like, that phone, mom, you got to take it from her. I'm like, I didn't give it to her. Everything is the phone. It's like, mom, it's that phone. It's the she can't be on it. She don't need it. And I'm like, I agree.
So this is what, and we fight because here's the thing.
yeah,
We want to make sure our 12-year-old enjoys being 12,
right.
you know,
Yes.
and so we don't let society advance my daughter into a place where she's not ready for. She's
Yeah,
not educated for, and we don't let the enemy come and take our kids.
that part.
So if I tell her if I gotta push you back to the Stone Age, you'll be mess around using trying to get pigeons out of Devo's coop because you're not gonna. I'm not gonna. You, I
She don't
will.
know him.
She don't know, but she will be sending. It'd be like Game of Thrones. She's sending pigeons to her friend. Send the
I'm
Raven.
crying.
I will
I'm
take the
dead.
phone because I have to protect your innocence,
Yes,
and I
correct.
think that's every parent should have that same mindset. Like I need to protect my child's innocence because you heard about what's happening with Roblox and the dating app and you know
And the nudity on
it's
there.
it's an,
It's crazy.
hey they take something that's so innocent so fun for kids and now they're trying to
They opened it up to all ages. So
the world.
and then he put the creator put a dating app featured in there, and it has like
So
nudity,
I'm like, no,
and he
we
That's
was telling
wild.
one
I
kid to
don't
like
know.
take his clothes off, and I was just like, well,
Yeah, so
raised it. Our
we want to
son
make sure
can't
that
play
they
it
stay
anymore.
innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
So
So
we're in everything. There's no privacy. Nobody has business. It's all community.
Yeah. And it's a slippery slope, a slippery balance. I've talked about it a lot on stream. Um, just balancing like how much you kind of expose them to because they're eventually going to be out there in the real world, but also how much we protect them from, and how, how much innocence that we try to protect. And it's hard as parents, because they go to school, they have friends. Like, we're living in this digital era, and it's insane. It really is. Like, you can
Right.
reach, you can reach out to anybody. You can find anything, which is, a gift and a curse, right? Because that can be helpful as a tool, but also on the other hand, it can be super nefarious if we're not, doing the right thing. So I align heavily with
Yeah.
what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I think that's on us. That's on us as parents, to make sure of that, because again, back in my day, the phone was connected to the wall, so it ain't
Yeah,
like you can go anywhere. You know what I mean? And don't let your mom pick up in the room and she's listening to your phone call.
correct.
It's just,
I've been
or
there.
she's dialing somebody and she don't know you on the phone. And you was just in the mood, ready to try to ask her to be your girlfriend, and
Yeah.
you hear, "Doo, doo, doo." You're like, "Mom, I'm on the phone." Or, "Grandma, I'm on the phone." She like,
Mm,
"Hello?" And then,
too
my
funny.
granny would just have a full conversation thinking
Mm-hmm.
she called somebody.
Yep. Facts.
It's just
He was
terrible.
fancy. I didn't have a phone growing up.
Mhm.
No.
Oh, wow. I guess I'm
It's
practically.
just sorry.
Oh, yes. They had to put, notes in the bottle and
No,
push it down the
stop.
hall.
Nah,
That,
come on now.
no,
Someone contact me.
cut it out. So,
That's funny. That's too funny.
no, you know
Nah.
what?
That was with that kite with a note on it. Hello, someone.
Okay, Matthew.
Uh, she
Y'all
grew
are
up in the desert, so
No,
y'all are
I
too
did
funny.
not.
Y'all are too
He
funny.
I was trying to put me in the desert.
no.
You
But you know
found me
what?
in the desert.
I
I
did.
didn't grow up in the desert.
So I'm from LA,
Yeah.
and then she's from the AV.
I am not. I'm not from the
When
AV.
I met her in
That's where he
AV.
met me at.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
from LA. I used to live on Hoover.
Don't
I
tell
mean,
anybody.
well, on 51st between Hoover and Figueroa.
There you
Okay,
go.
so I was in the hood. All right,
So she is a
he don't
survivor.
know. I was like some of the best years of my
That's
life.
in the good days. Though. It wasn't like now. You know what I mean?
How no? How is it now?
I I used to work recently. I used to work on
He
in the
was on
hood,
Fig.
and it's not it's
It's
not
what you think.
it's not a
It
tourist
is what
area
you think.
now.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about what since they cleared it or
Yeah,
oh,
it's not.
okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's like the desert kind of.
but we're just glad to be examples.
Yeah.
Glad to be alive. And be examples of what to do. We're not perfect, but you know what we do? We take our mistakes
Mm-hmm.
and we try to learn from them. And I don't know if you've ever felt this. Like, I don't think I've made a mistake with my kids, but there are times where I could have just did better.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I could have listened more.
Yeah.
And in my anger, this is the thing when I walked over Andrew, Ryan,
Randrew.
um, that's that name. Uh, well, Ryan, I reminded because I remember I yelled at my son Andrew, and then he told me how he felt. Right? And he was like, "I feel like you took a shot at me, and I have nothing to do with this." And for the first time, I'm hearing his heart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? And I'm not above. I apologize to my kids. I'm not
Right.
above that.
Absolutely.
I'm not
What you
above.
trying to say?
No, I don't think you are either. But for me,
Mm.
I I saw my I let my kids talk to me.
See how he just took a shot at me? That's how my son felt.
Um,
I
I mean, we
okay.
know statistically
Okay.
the apology
Uh-huh.
numbers are kind of
Uh-huh.
like this.
Stop
I
it.
apologize a lot, and
Okay.
you
Right.
apologize. No, every now and again,
Cut it
you
out.
may get no,
Just stop it.
I'm
win
crying.
somewhere.
Okay. Anyways,
Come on, your wife don't apologize. It's,
don't get in trouble for him. Don't get in trouble for him.
I might. I
Yeah,
might.
he's in trouble. He's in
so
trouble.
she'd
Don't
be like,
get in the group.
I was like, honey, that was wrong. She'd be like, so it was. What
That's
was that? So
funny.
it
No,
was.
no, it's not.
That sound biblical.
You're
Can I get
But
an apology?
but you're right
you're
though. You're right though. Not a lot of parents have that mentality where they're able to see their kids and respect their kids or respect any kids. Like we'll see that at school with teachers and things like that, and it's like, no, I'm the authoritative figure. They have whatever I say goes. It's like, no, 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 no. You can learn a whole lot from kids, especially in this tech era, right? The kids know a whole lot more than the adults a lot of times in
They
a lot of
do.
areas. So it's like, yeah, apologizing to your kids, treating them as humans, all that good stuff. Chat. I don't know how many. We only got like a couple of people in chat that have kids, but a lot of the folks in my chat are kind of hitting that area where they're discussing it and things like that, and they might in 5-10 years be knocking at that door. It is cool to have mentors that like you guys that are like listen to your kids, like legitimately listen to your kids. um when you're wrong, and it's cool because like once you do that though, your kids will have this relationship with, oh, okay, my parents are also human, my parents make mistakes, and we can forgive them and we can give them the leeway too when they acknowledge that. So it's a full circle thing, which is
Yeah.
we need more of. It's not a whole lot of that out there. So shout out to y'all for me and some of those beacons for sure.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
We just try to be the parents who God created us to be.
that part.
We're not experts. I heard someone once say that every kid don't get the same parent, and I thought about that, and it's true because our
Hmm.
oldest, he had it the hardest. But now he's in the army and he's
Mm.
killing it. Like everything is easy for
Killing
him.
it.
No,
So to make
the
sure it's
in the
clear.
army, like his army career is
Okay.
it's simple for him. He says like he's helping the younger people who come up after him because he we didn't let him go until he was much older,
Okay.
so he's like a I guess a unk in the army.
Right.
And then our second oldest, he was more of a wild child, so we have to parent him this way. And Ryan, Andrew, he was so independent. He just did his own thing. And then we have Ryan, who's the fourth. He didn't talk to anybody but us and his siblings. So for him to be like
Stranger.
he
Yeah.
is,
It's
it's amazing. So we just my husband spoiled him, but I'm it's just a lot of it. But he spoiled all of the kids. We spoiled in our own way. Some more than others needed attention, but Ryan was just the one. And Andrew that we had to watch. We had to watch all of them, but in different ways for different reasons. And our daughter, she just doesn't get away with anything. She's the youngest and she's the only girl, and she goes around school telling everybody that she's the only child, but she's the only girl. And then they're like, "Didn't you tell me you had a brother? And don't you have a brother that goes to the school?" And she's
Right.
like, "I don't know what you guys are talking about."
yeah.
She's asking
But
me.
she got that from where she does not claim.
She said those are her cousins, but
I'm only child. I
Crying.
don't know.
we
You
we
got to be
Yo.
careful with these girls. I'm gonna tell you
we
because
the
they're
principal
taking
knows,
this,
yeah.
but they're taking this like I don't know the Sweet Valley High mentality.
What's that?
It's like
You went to Sweet Valley High.
yeah, because I went to Hamilton. They shot some of Sweet Valley High at
Oh my
Hamilton. Shout out to
goodness,
my
you didn't
Yankees.
get it.
If you a Yankee,
Hamilton.
W
No,
Hamilton.
no.
W Hamilton
What's the
chest. What's
L
that?
L Hamilton? The L
No,
Hamilton.
not L Hamilton.
Don't do that.
They are all stuck
You know
up.
what it is? She's upset because they did not accept her.
They begged for me to come over there, but my brothers and my cousins went there, so I was like, no,
You kind of
thanks.
got to
He's
be
like, no.
talented
No,
to like.
I'm
To,
super talented. Excuse you.
no, you are.
I know. So
There's something with the application.
watch nothing. Nothing was. I denied them because I didn't want to go to school with my brother, and I think if we would have met back then, I wouldn't have liked him.
Yeah.
Well, I've
I
gotten.
didn't like him when we met. I really don't like him now.
Yes. It's okay. It's all right. I'm here for the girl. The little girl. I gotta support her.
Funny.
The girl don't like you. Okay.
Nah, y'all
Okay.
hilarious.
So
I'm gonna just let you know early.
it's
I'm not going to Jack in the Box for her after this, just for that. That statement alone says that we're eating top ramen.
Chad,
Ah,
don't believe him. He's gonna apologize to me, and then I'm gonna get monster tacos. So.
So I want to ask you,
Yeah,
at some point, you know how you see the difference in all your kids, and I also want to say this to what you said. You said, your demographic, your chat. Some of them don't have kids yet, and they're
yeah,
looking. And I would tell them this: embrace their parents while you have them.
correct.
If there's someone in that you're not getting along with, like me and my dad, my real dad, because my stepdad, he stepped in when my real dad left. My stepdad came in. He's from Texas, and one day my stepdad calls my house, and I'm like, "Mom, it's some guy, some French guy calling you." And I'm like, "Mom, like French guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's talking about how are you and may I speak to your mother?" He was polite. He wasn't French. But I thought that was foreign. So my daddy would
No,
call me like, "Hey, put your mama on the phone." Right? So
I'm
that's
crying.
all I was used to. And if somebody called me, said, "Hello, how are you?" I'm like, "Who is this foreigner?" Hey, it's somebody from another country calling you, mom. And so
That's
I
crazy.
thought he was French. It's a little sad because I'm like, I thought being polite was French. Come on, man. We got to do better, mom. So I was stupid, man.
How old are you when that happened?
I was like 12, 13, 14, somewhere in there. And I'm like, hello, man, speak to your mother. I'm like, wow, some French guy, somebody from Paris.
Yo,
I don't know. He thought ask me how I'm doing. Some weirdo wanted to I check on my day. He was from the South.
mm,
He wasn't even French. He wasn't even French. He was Southern. And he had hospitality, he had politeness. He was a gentleman, and I
there you
wasn't
go.
used to that.
That's
Okay,
funny.
I admit it. So
WD perspective at 12, you
he
know?
laughed at my dad. My dad, hey, put your mom on the phone. I'm like, Dad, can I tell you about my dad? Put your mom on the phone. All right, okay. Oh, daddy. So
That's why Joel is like that.
right. So at some point, I learned a lot of Southern hospitality from my stepdad, how to
Nice.
dress. The man would mow the lawn in the like
Stacey
Stacey Adams slacks and a dress shirt,
Yeah.
and so I learned that from him.
No. He wore a sweatsuit. Remember the one
When
we
we
bought
bought,
him?
yeah, he
Yeah.
wouldn't buy it
But
himself.
he wouldn't wear those tennis shoes. He put his Stacey Adams boots on and
Yeah.
he mowed the lawn.
Right. So I learned how to be, I learned how to dress, learned how to like be a gentleman
Yeah.
from my stepdad. My stepdad died. It was the year that the New York
2000.
Giants won the Super Bowl. I
Okay.
will never forget. And the final thing was I was reading the Bible to him,
2006.
and um, I closed the Bible, and he shook my hand because he couldn't talk. He had cancer.
Mm,
He shook my hand, and 15 minutes later, he passed away. And I realized, like, man, you know, cherish the good people in your life because
yeah.
now I lost my mentor, the man in my life. Just like, oh, never let anything get between you and your parent. The great thing is, my real dad and I got really close afterwards. And
Nice.
I love him with all my heart. Like, that's the hardest working man in America.
Yes.
My real dad is my dad. Shout out to my dad. He's the hardest working man. He'll do anything for anybody. It's just we weren't seeing eye to eye. He was a blue collar guy, and I'm in the house. So I really thought he probably thought I was like, he thought I was soft because I wouldn't go outside and help him with fixing stuff.
He
So
he can build a house from the ground
yeah,
up.
my dad, and for me, I can watch you build a house from the ground up, and that was me.
He still can.
I will watch you do it.
Now me and his dad, we
They bond.
yeah,
My real dad, they outside chopping trees and stuff like that, doing
chopping
crazy.
trees and making plates out of wood for his Game of Thrones birthday party.
Yeah. They built like a whole Game of
That's
Thrones
fire.
thing for me. Yeah.
We did the scene. We did the candles.
We even have
We
the
did
chair.
everything.
We have
Oh
a
yeah,
Game
we
of
were
Thrones
in
chair.
the Game of Thrones chair.
So,
Yeah.
That's
the
awesome.
point I'm making is like make good with your dad because I'm good with my dad. I
Yeah.
love him to death, and and you know what happened? You know how he made good with me? He takes care of my kids.
Mm,
He's so good with his grandkids that we good. If you good to my kids, I don't even think of nothing. I don't hold no hostility towards him.
yeah,
I don't hold no anger towards him. I don't blame him. Oh, my dad wasn't none of that because he's taking care. He's so nice to my kids. And I appreciate the fact that I get to have a relationship. So if you don't have
absolutely.
one, forgive.
It's the same. It was the same with my dad. He passed about maybe 4 years ago.
Uh,
He was closer to my husband than he was me. He told my husband that he loved him. And I'm like, you love him? What are you talking like? How you gonna say you love him? You barely say that to me. Like, what is going on here? What are you son-in-law? And I'm like, what?
yeah, he did say that.
Oh my goodness, I wanted to beat both of them up. And my husband is laughing at me like, I'm the favorite. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. You don't have to grow up with him. But it's my dad was really close with my kids and he loved my daughter.
And that makes up for a lot of like if you okay you wasn't here. We can't blame our parents for anything. I can't be like, well, I went to jail because my dad. No,
Mm,
you
No, you
making
went
bad
to
decisions on your
you went
own.
to jail because
facts.
you got caught doing
Right,
something
right.
you
That's on
weren't
you.
supposed to be
Your dad
doing.
didn't tell you to sell drugs,
No.
but unless he
Right.
did, and that might be different. But but I just wanted to leave that, just like put that out there that I love. I love that fact. And I don't know how you were with your father, but I
Mhm.
think it's important for men to have male role models.
Yeah, most
You know.
definitely. Um, no, my dad, me and my dad are super close. He's a deacon growing up, so I grew up Baptist church, all that good stuff as well too.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
amazing.
good.
So yeah, we talk a lot about legacy and different things like that. He's amazing with grandkids, and he was actually the Undivided Attention guest #1 of season 2. So I interviewed him on the Fourth of
Nice.
July, and
That's
it was
tight.
a fly conversation. Yeah. So yeah.
That's good. That's good. I know he was honored.
Yeah. Yeah, he loved it. He was a little nervous at first, but after that, after we got through those first like 10, 15 minutes, it was a solid conversation. So, yeah.
That's good. I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah. Of course you bring your dad on to be the first guest. That's amazing.
Oh, what she's saying because like Disney, no
Disney.
regard for the mom and all regards for the
No,
dad.
no,
Okay.
on.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's the first show. Who better to kick the show off than
Yeah, that. Yeah.
your parent? Yeah. Why would you bring up Disney?
No, I'm saying like remember, how on Disney. See, we gonna go off on tangent. I want like Finding Nemo has that. Nemo doesn't have his mom.
That's because Walt Disney's mom died.
That's true. I know that. I know the history. I'm just saying.
Do you?
We're gonna cut this part. Let's cut the
No,
commercial. You
That's
know
my
what?
not.
I
Yes.
I asked my mom if she wanted to come too, and she's kind of like, so my dad is a little bit more adventurous when it comes to stuff like that. So,
Okay. Yeah.
but
See, yeah, we'll go all in. We
See,
don't know.
yeah,
no, he'll go all in and then drag me along. I don't. I'm like, no.
I'm not gonna lie, it's because you look better than me. I need, you need to balance it out.
We talked about
Need
this.
some,
It's
you need some
just
beauty
enough.
and bronze.
Just we're together.
I
Okay.
love
We're
it.
married.
So
You know
okay,
what?
after that first conversation, sat down with Jaden and the introductions, PC over here stayed trying to make a joint name. So did you guys come up with the joint name, or we just doing the
Oh
WP?
no.
My bad, my bad.
So
My
she,
goodness.
she's been avoiding Craig Leader for a
It's
long
not happening.
time.
No, no.
And Darreg just don't sound. Darreg sounds like somebody who
Sound like
disturbed.
that sound like Scooby.
Darreg, yeah, no,
No.
that's like a foreign
There's
country.
no
Craig
joint
Leader. I've been
name.
trying to
It's
name my
not.
kids
He tried
Craig
to name
Leader.
my daughter that, and it wasn't
Craig Leader
happening.
didn't work, so we
It's
went with
never
W
gonna
Parents.
happen. No, the chat picked the name, and
Yeah, we went.
we
We
went
let
with
them
it.
pick the name,
Yeah,
but just so hey, if you don't have any kids, Craig Leader,
that's
it's a
don't
possibility. Like,
no.
just throw it out there. If you want a name, you pregnant, and you like,
Please
I need a name.
don't do it.
I'll let you have Craig Leader for
She
free.
said, "Don't
Remember
do
that
it."
kid has to grow up, and kids are gonna bully it, and
Yeah.
it's never gonna get a job. So
No,
just put that out
maybe tough,
there.
maybe tough,
Oh,
No,
maybe tough.
no,
they had to develop a
Resume may
nickname
need to be
right
robust.
away.
not. I
You need a
wouldn't
robust resume with a name like Craig Leader.
Chat said, chat,
what?
shout out to chat, Joel Valentino. She said, please don't do that. We don't want that name. Nah, you
Thank
want to know what
you.
the name.
Thank you.
All right,
I get
family.
it. You
Let's
know,
do
Do
let's do
not name
this.
your
she might
kids
need to
that.
be an entrepreneur with that name. I get it.
Hey, that's
We're gonna
hey,
be a billionaire.
All
Put her
right.
own
All
I
right.
business.
don't want to see what she looks like because that's a horrible name.
Not the whole. Nah, that's too funny. All right, y'all.
It's too
So we
long.
going one of the things that we love to do over at Onaji U. Y'all been cooking. It's already 11:50. Just cooking. I love it. Excellent conversation. But we got to do. I can't let you go without doing the undivided attention lightning round. So it's a little segment that we do, just quick
All
little
right.
lightning round. So this or that. Both you guys can answer. We'll take turns. So PC, you can go
Yeah.
first on the first one, and then Darleta, you can go on the
All
second
right.
one. So, but we definitely want to hear the answer from both. So the first one is dogs or cats.
Oh,
Dogs.
Okay, you guys have
yeah.
any?
She's allergic.
No.
We had a dog, and they did not take care
They're
of my dog.
horrible pet parents. I have too many kids and I always have to take care of the pet.
Yeah.
We've had a Flemish giant.
Oh, now we do have Flemish Giants are amazing,
We
but they don't live
had
long.
I don't know how many dogs.
Don't get a Flemish Giant because he'll bite all your cords and you won't be able to charge your phone.
We've
Mm-hmm.
had
That's
hamsters, they broke out.
guinea pigs, yeah.
Oh, where's the guinea pigs? Whatever they were.
But we're dog people. Unless we get an African servo. If you guys are selling those big giant African, I'll risk. I'll buy her some allergy pills just for that giant
Oh,
cat. I just want to walk it down the street and just know you got a pit, but I got an animal that don't even look like it's supposed to be here.
we
So
had a giant bunny and
he
people
said
thought it was a
he
dog.
said he wants to
it was
adopt it.
scared of
That's
that Flemish
funny.
giant. That Flemish giant, that massive bunny, was like this big. You're holding it like it's a baby, like a
A
2-year-old.
4-year-old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It
big.
was huge.
I'm weak. I'm
But
weak. All right. Cool. East Coast or West
oh,
Coast? I think I already know the answer to this one.
You already know.
West side.
The
West.
only thing East Coast we dealt with was sometimes I used to listen to Bad Boy, but that's back in the early days. You know, Bad Boy was okay in the '90s, but yeah, West
There you
all
go.
day. I don't even go to the east side of a city, so I'll be like, say, where's the west side of this town here? Just because I
That's too
just feel
funny.
like it's gonna be safer. No offense, it's true.
Yeah.
Trust me, go to the
We're West Siders.
go to the west side of any city versus the east side. Predominantly, you might get a better shot at
Bushiness.
a little bit. I went to Hamilton,
Not goodness.
thank God.
Hamilton again.
I'm crying. You guys are hilarious.
No.
All right.
He's telling
That-
he's not telling the truth. Anytime we're traveling, he'll try and find the most ghetto spots, and he'll find the one janky tour guide, and he's like, oh, that's the guy, and I'm like, that's not the guy. He looks like he's gonna rob us, and then we end up in the ghetto, and they're like, oh, this is the I'm gonna show you the real side of the Bahamas,
oh
and then
nah.
they almost kept him. They were like,
See,
where are
nah.
you going? You belong here. And I was like, no, no, he doesn't. But then I started thinking like maybe I should let him
I
keep
was
it.
playing around to myself, so I
He
was
plays way too
walking
much.
around the Bahamas, and I was like, I need to know where everything is in the
And they
city.
try to keep
And they're
him.
like, so are you American? I'm American, guys.
I was like,
Let me on the boat.
no, he's not.
All right. Wow. So, he be straight.
That's too funny. All right. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
See,
Okay.
I
Got it.
work for Starbucks.
There you go.
Coffee. I used to work for Starbucks.
well, truly hot chocolate, but tea.
There
No,
you go.
this
There you
is like
go.
some
W hot
you
chocolate.
drinking tea. But while you're drinking tea, it's like it's something missing. It's like
Lemon.
no, it's not fulfilling.
It is.
I need something that's gonna have me running up and down the street.
That's his problem. He wanna feel like he got ADHD all the time.
That's like liquid Adderall.
No.
I'm crying. I'm
I
crying.
can't say that.
No,
I'm sorry.
what are you talking about? How do
I'm
you even know
crying.
about Adderall?
I'm just saying, like, stop.
No, stop.
Cut the commercial.
Are you got? That's a commercial.
What are
Are you
you
guys
promoting?
early morningers or late night peeps? Or early risers or
Early
late night?
morning,
I'm a
late
late
night.
night. I'm
Yeah.
nocturnal.
There you go. There you go.
Not
Yeah.
me. I am sleepy time. I need to wake up because I have appointments all the time with these kids. So
Mm-hmm.
And I'm late night up to like 5 for no reason at all.
Oh
I
dang.
was up watching My Hero Academia last night, just 5 in the morning.
W Academia. That's fire. That's awesome. All right. Road trips or flights?
flights.
Road trips. I like to see the scenery.
Okay. Okay.
I like to stop. Plus, I might fall asleep driving. So,
No, he's definitely gonna fall asleep driving. That's
Don't do
not gonna.
that.
I just like to
Which is
see
why
stuff
he's not seeing anything. He's sleeping, and he won't pull over and let me drive.
because I got it.
No, he does. Yeah, got his eyes closed. So
I'm
I was
yeah,
crying.
praying.
I'll
Nah.
fly. No, you will not.
Nah, y'all hilarious.
I'll
Y'all
fly.
hilarious. All right,
Yes.
so in your bio, you guys do it all. But if you have to pick, are you going with serious advice or making people laugh? If you have to choose one or the other.
People need both.
Mm-hmm.
I think the advice sometimes is more. I mean, I can make you laugh and you still gonna have a problem,
Mm.
right? We try
Okay.
to make you laugh, but you're still gonna have a problem. So I think serious advice is what is going to change lives.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, we can change lives. So we try to do both, but I guess serious.
I don't. I don't try to make people laugh. I guess I just do. My son did some clips of me and I was just looking like, "Oh my goodness, like why did you do this?" And then he's like, "Oh, I have more." So he did like part 1 and a part 2 and
Yeah.
So would you
people were
rather people take
laughing.
you serious, or would you rather?
I'm more serious than you.
I'm very
He
serious.
is not.
When I'm preaching, I'm
Yeah.
serious.
That's
There
When
the
you
I'm
go.
only
ministering, I'm
time.
serious.
That's the only time. But any other time he is goofy, I just be sitting like, "Oh gosh, you're such an embarrassment." But
Because the
Wow.
world needs to be able to put some soul. Sometimes she be way too serious, and I'm
I'm
like, you
not.
might as well laugh right now because we still ain't got the money for it.
I'm
See?
They
weak.
call me like, hey, the gas company, like, hey, your bill is this, and I'm laughing. I'm like, yeah, I know it is. I know it is. It ain't funny, but it's funny. It's funny.
It's not
So I'm gonna
funny.
I'm gonna talk to you later.
That's too
Oh,
funny.
But I think serious advice is needed, because
Yeah.
we got people who are in trouble and who really are trying to get out of it. And
Yeah.
they don't want to clown. I used to be a class clown, but at some point I realized they don't want the clown. They want the guy that's going to help me out of my trouble. So
Yeah.
they both are very important. I love comedians. I love comedy. I love laughing. But just, the Bible says there's a time, there's a season for
Yeah.
all things.
yes.
Facts.
Sometimes there's a season to laugh, and there's a time for us to sit down and be serious about life. And so you just need to know how to manage. Paul says a base and a bound. You need to know when to do it
Yeah.
and when to pull back and say, "Hey, get it together." We laughed about Ryan, and it went viral about what went on,
Mm-hmm.
but and by no means agree with children sneaking out of the house
Right.
or
For sure.
lying to their parents. You know what I mean?
And
We don't condone it.
he had a long talking to
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
I believe it.
My,
did it.
he still got to go home with two black parents and
Uh,
still deal with the
and
reality of what happened
it's
Talk
with
about it.
no camera.
Cameras off.
oh
Cut the cameras.
Yeah, right. And
Absolutely.
so so yeah, we as long as you know how to do both,
Yeah.
I think it's a healthy dichotomy. I think it's a
Mm-hmm.
healthy like
balance.
life, a
Yeah.
balance. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Dope. Fly. No, you guys are awesome. Last this or that question. So Nonaji, you staple. We have heated debates over on campus. How do you guys eat your grits? Are you savory grits or sweet grits? We put in sugar or we put in butter, cheese, whatever, savory, or are we doing sweet? Look at
Which one are
Darleta's
you doing?
face. She said
Savory.
neat
He,
savory.
I don't know if my husband eats grits.
But if I You know, a 92-year-old woman in Philadelphia made me a smorgasbord breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, people that old, they don't just make you breakfast like cereal. You got to come
They
down,
get
get
up.
dressed, wash your
Everything
hands,
is,
and the table was
yeah,
laid.
Yeah.
and everything is homemade.
Never seen that before. I'm waiting for her to be 92, so I'm like,
Right.
so she can lay out
It's
like,
not happening.
no,
You
no,
did what? You saw that. I did that in pandemic.
yeah, she
We
did.
ate with all the kids. Everybody came home because the kids were in, well, some of our kids were in college, and they came back, and we were all together, and I would cook
Yeah,
breakfast, lunch,
so,
dinner.
but the grits I ate there, eat grits like I eat my malto meal and cream of wheat, sugar and butter. It tastes better that way. I don't know about savory. I don't even know what savory looks like with grits. That sounds like somebody messed up.
No, you had
Somebody
savory.
accidentally threw
When
some
we
seasoning salt in there.
stop it. When we had the grits and the shrimp and grits.
I ate the shrimp by itself. And the grits, and I said, give me some sugar
He
and
don't know
butter.
how to eat. He don't know how to eat.
Why would savory doesn't make any sense? I don't even know how you do that.
It's not muscle milk. So you don't put
First of
sugar
all,
and butter in it.
watch your mouth when it comes to malto milk. We grew up on that. Let's save a lot of lives.
I'm
Okay, I'm
crying.
saying
I'm
you
crying.
don't eat grits with sugar and butter. It's
I
got
put sugar in my.
butter in it, yeah, but
Do
not
you put sugar in your spaghetti?
You know what? No. I've tried it once I heard
Oh,
about it. I tried it like one
yeah.
time and I was like,
you.
nah.
Not a dessert.
Man, you gotta put sugar in the spaghetti.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
No, you
Oh my
Nah.
goodness. What
no,
are
no,
y'all?
no,
Where you got? This is where we in Paris?
no,
Are you
Yeah.
guys French?
no,
No.
I'm crying. I
no.
love it. I love it.
It's just
No, you guys are awesome family. When's what can chat expect from the two of you? Like we need a show, we need something. Y'all got to stream. Chat's like, nah, y'all perfect for streaming. Shout out to the chat. They're going crazy.
yeah.
They're asking
Uh,
about
shout out
W
they're asking
W
about
chat.
W
celebrity
chat.
crushes, all kind of stuff. Y'all gotta have a segment or something. Put it together.
Okay, so
Oh,
this is funny. It's hilarious.
okay.
So, I was younger. I had a huge crush on Tupac, and my
Young
husband
Tupac.
used to do. He used to do
videos. I used to be Tupac in a lot of
his
videos.
look-alike, yeah.
Yeah.
And
When I was thinner,
yeah, he was.
it's
You
about
got to see a picture. Honey, find it. He,
Hey.
you got to see a picture. He looks like him, and so one of my friends, my god sister in high school, was my god sister, yeah, she wanted to introduce us, and I was like, no, I rejected it immediately because I'm like, I'm gonna marry the real Tupac. Like, how are you just gonna bring me some fake?
it's a little offensive. Go ahead.
And well, and then she was having a going away party, and I was giving it. This was years later, but throwing it for her.
Story short, I showed up
He gave
and
this amazing
I
speech.
did. It was good. I wrote it on my way up there.
And I was like, oh my goodness, I want a husband like that, like who sees me the way that he spoke about my god sister. And then I had a date, so I had to leave.
Yeah.
And so when I was leaving, he rushed in front of me and he smelled amazing. I don't know what he had on, but he smelled so good. And
You
he
know,
opened the door and then he walked me to my car and he was asking me about myself and I was telling him, but the whole time I'm like, I need to go because I'm late. And he made me miss my date. He wouldn't let me in the car. He stayed there the whole time talking, and I was just so annoyed. Like, oh my
she was
goodness, this
so annoyed
guy.
that she gave me 7 kids, guys.
Okay, calm
W
down.
method. W
Yeah.
method.
Right.
No,
Wait.
he's inappropriate. First of all, he asked for a number. I said no. Then he went over my head and asked my grandmother for my number, and she gave
Which is
Oh,
it
what
to
you
I'm
him.
do.
No,
You
crying.
like,
that is
you
not
don't
what
know
you
what you're
do.
talking about.
That
Hey,
is not.
grandma, can you give me your granddaughter's number because she tripping?
And she gave it to him. I
She
was so
sure
mad at
did.
her. Like, why would you give my number out to this guy? I don't want to talk to him.
I'm
But
weak.
you know what? I did smell good, but she didn't know I smelled like jupe and radiator fluid because that's what actually spewed on me right before the event. So you were smelling radiator fluid. That says what something about your ability
Oh,
to
well, I like hard working people.
hard work. You smell like hard work.
He smells
I'm crying.
employment.
So
Any case,
That W method as well.
Right.
I
It's like,
just
it felt like he got a job,
I
and I
can't
did it,
I can't
but
take it. Stop.
but God was working on me.
Chat, this is what I have to deal with. This is him. This is the guy. So yeah.
That's
But
awesome.
the great thing about it is like, I let her, she gonna be who she be. I don't even have a celebrity crush, but I let her be.
Stop the
I
lies.
come.
You are so stop.
Who do I like?
Um
Come, Sway. Since
Mandy
you got all the
Mandy
answers, Sway.
Moore, remember?
Okay, well, Mandy Moore was a great actress at the time.
And she sings.
Okay,
Uh um
thank you.
no, it's other people. I don't pay attention to you, so because I mean, who's better than me?
Okay, well, that's true. But one
Like,
day,
come on.
while I was Ubering, I will say two things in my life. I've never been enamored by like people, but I saw uh Tony Braxton up close, and she was in this
Ah,
blue Floyd dress.
Tamia.
Well,
You try to get with
Oh.
Tamia.
no,
Yeah, how old were you?
we were young, and we were going to the studio, and she was sitting there, and she was just like a regular person, and
Because she is a regular person.
well, not well, we didn't, I didn't, well, still,
He didn't even know it was her.
I didn't know it was her,
Mm.
so that happened, but she said no. So that
So did
I
I.
am
That you didn't talk to
weak.
her grandmother.
her grandma was there, then it would have been different. I'm better with grandmas, you got to know your game.
Chat
But Holly
said,
Berry did touch my car one time though.
touch your car or your arm. What'd you say?
My car. She touched my van one day. And I was like, everybody, I was Ubering. I was like, everybody out. Holly Berry just touched his car. We're
I'm
going to set it to the
dying.
side.
She gonna set it to the side.
Yeah. This is
So
a
it won't
collector's
get
item now.
rain. It won't get rain on it.
That
I'm
was it.
Never
crying.
watched it. No, he used to work. He used to work with a lot of stars. He was a feature on a Steve Harvey show. He used to do
I,
extra work for Moesha.
I love her. I was not featured. I was a principal extra.
Okay, I don't know what
But
that means.
That's
that
that's
means
cool.
you
Definitely
get
love.
paid a little bit of money to sit in the background and do like this.
Yep.
But that I did it every day, so
Yeah, so I mean,
anyway. But my thing is like I enjoy that, and you young and you just wow, you just
who can say that
doing
they
whatever.
worked with No Limit?
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you gonna see me. Okay, that's the only. I'm never gonna toot my own horn. Nothing. You will. You want to see what I looked like when I was younger? It's a second chance with C Murder. It's on YouTube. It's an old video, and I was playing Tupac.
You should
And
find
when you
it.
see it, you're gonna be like, it's a Tupac and a Biggie look alike, and that was me.
I'm about to go look
Yes,
that up later for sure.
just see where that's
Absolutely.
second chance. You can be like, what? They got AJ Johnson in there, everything. And to be honest, I was scared to death when they said, okay, it's no limit. At the time, I'm scared of Master P. All that. I don't know what I'm getting into, right? Nicest dudes ever. Nicest dudes. But, I didn't have my Tupac chain. So here's what they did they took the no limit, $1 million no limit chain and put it on my neck, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. And they was like, just don't leave with it. And then a couple of their guys were like, don't worry, he's not leaving with it. And I was like, I think I won't wear this. I think
Right?
I don't I don't feel comfortable with the vibe when I'm wearing this chain.
That's
But they're
funny.
the nicest dudes
Oh,
ever.
here it
Yeah.
is.
That's sick.
That's
This is it.
oh, okay.
You can't see
You
it
can't see it. We gonna have to send it to him.
All
We
right,
gotta
for
send it to
sure.
him.
Yeah, we gonna react
because
to it later for sure.
it's so bright.
That's amazing, family. That's
But we
amazing.
appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all. This has been a goaded conversation. The chat's been dying. I've been dying. You guys really got to start up your content journey for sure, for sure. Keep us posted. I think in the title we've got the W parents, the
Yeah.
W panels parents handle, but also y'all been going. You say you be going live on TikTok too, or
Yeah,
on
so we
IG?
we we have the W Parents
Yeah.
TV on TikTok,
Cool.
and W Parents on Twitch, and then
It's
we
not. Is it on Facebook?
not yet, not on Facebook, but we're
Are you on Instagram?
on we just started Instagram for the page, so we're working towards, but mainly we're going to be on TikTok and Twitch.
Excellent.
So just add us and check us out. We're gonna definitely. We tried the 20. We was like 365 days of streaming on TikTok.
That wasn't gonna
We
work
3 days in a row. That was
because
like I'm sleepy.
It's hard.
because he wants to do it at 12 at night and then go over, and I have to be up at 5
Yeah, I forget she's not
to
nocturnal.
get the
Right.
kids ready for school. And I'm like, no, we have to do it at a normal time before
Yeah.
bedtime. And, you know,
Yeah, you get kind of different type of people at 12. So I want to get the regular people in the
he gets,
daytime.
yeah, those people were
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Nighttime crowd.
I
That's
got hit
funny.
on that one. I didn't like it. Yeah,
Um,
Yes.
that's not funny.
she's weak.
He, he, this guy
He took-
asked him, no, he asked him, was he single? And he said yes. And I said, "Oh, you are, right?" He was like,
He didn't say that.
"Yeah."
I thought he
Okay,
said, "Are
go
you
back.
a singer?"
Go no.
And I'm like,
I heard him clearly. Clearly. I don't understand how he didn't understand what he was
because he
saying. He
was
was like, "Are you single?" One, and then he was like, "Yeah, yeah," and then he was like, "You're single in life? Come on."
no. I said, "Am I? Yeah,
And
I'm
he
a
was like,
singer." He was
yeah.
like, "You
And
sing?"
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
"No,
oh,
what?"
you are? And then he was like, what? I said, he asked you, were you single? And he was like, no, 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 I'm not single. I was like, no, go ahead. I mean, you guys can run
He
off
was
in the
like, I
sunset.
think he was in Iraq
He
or
wanted to give him his
Iran.
land and everything. It was
And then he started licking his tongue out at me. I'm
it's
like,
all
whoa.
on film. So I'm not, you guys can go and watch it for
Wait,
yourself. I'm not telling the
it's
tale.
no, mind you, I don't know how to operate TikTok,
Right.
so I can't
Right.
get rid of him. And
Right.
I and so I'm talking to him
Call Ghost City
and
and
I'm
put my
calling
ear in
Ryan
your
like, please come turn it. At the end of the day, I just turn the whole thing off, unplug the phone, break the phone, throw the phone away. You know, back in the day when stuff ain't working, just unplug it. I didn't know how to stop the. I didn't know how to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And then he didn't. He another guy.
Yeah, I knew something was up when he did like this. Cause no, listen, if a man is talking to you and he puts his finger near his mouth and in his mouth, there's something is getting ready. Something's wrong. And I didn't
Uh,
pick up on it.
uh,
Like, why is your finger near your mouth? What is
um,
happening here? What are you doing?
oh,
And I'm
man.
trying like, please, God, let me just get rid of this guy. When he licked his tongue out at me, I said, I deserve that. Because I don't know, I should have got on here not knowing what to do.
You know?
I had to put my hands up. When you do this, you
What
over.
did
Your
you
hands go up here.
say?
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
It was great. It was great.
I was like, man, just get me off of TikTok for a while.
That's
Let me
amazing.
reset. Let me go take a shower and
It was great.
let me rethink this whole thing.
So he hasn't been back since.
Yeah, no, because I felt accosted.
He said streak over.
Done. Done with this.
I told him don't go so late, but he don't listen to
Shoot, I almost went in there and told go city get off of TikTok because you got people from different countries licking their tongue at you. How many people lick their tongue at you? What's going on down here?
Ron's probably like, that ain't never happened to me. That was a you
Yeah.
experience. Uh, that's
No, because he
funny.
kept inviting people to come into the chat. And I was like,
Hmm.
That's what you're
don't.
supposed to do.
No, I told you don't do that. I told him, I said, don't do that because you're new. Don't just let anybody in. Like,
Yeah.
make a plan and invite people in. Don't just let random people in. And he was like, no, it's
Yeah.
going to be fine.
And I was like, you ain't got all the answers, Sway.
Okay.
she,
She had
Wait.
she had that one.
Well, that's nice.
that was yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he learned his lesson. I don't think so, but I'm gonna have fun watching
Yeah.
because I was on the other side and I was trying to tell him like, no, like you're not listening. He used to do the same thing with the kids. Like I always understood what the kids were saying and he never understood. He'll just be like, yeah, and then get mad when they're doing exactly what he said they can do, and then they're looking like, you said I can do it. And I'm like, you need to listen to them. They're
Yeah.
asking you this and this. And he was like, they didn't say that. And they did.
No,
So
no, it's just I gotta
that
I
guy
gotta
asked him, was he single? And he said it. He gave him an enthusiastic.
in my silly pride, I thought, wow,
No,
how do you know I sing?
no.
Yeah, of course I
Why
sing.
would he know that you
I don't
sing?
know.
He
I
doesn't
don't
know
know.
you.
I have no
No, he
idea.
said, are
I
you single?
just by
He
chance he
said
might
it
have
10
looked.
times. No, no. Why?
Man.
I don't
He's
know.
gonna randomly look you up. He doesn't know
He
you
did show me
sing.
land though.
Yes, he did. He wanted to give him land.
I was
Yes,
like,
as
he
a
showed me
wedding
the
gift.
desert, and I was like, man, that ain't nothing but Antelope Valley.
No.
That's Adelanto. You
Right.
can't show me something hard. What you trying to show me?
He
Now you don't
wanted
get
he wanted
in
to
Mojave
come
Desert.
over. So
I'll just say this: be careful, man. 'Cause I'm new to this. Look, be careful because people be putting their hand, their finger. Just be careful, bro. It's my advice to you. If they do like this and they go in, it's something the fire is getting ready to happen. Something because a man not supposed to have his finger in his mouth. No, I was like, if it's not like chocolate
Right.
on your finger or something like that, you're not supposed to do this.
if it's chocolate on his finger, that's even
If it's
worse.
chocolate, when I grew up, if it's chocolate on your finger, you just do this. You don't do that. You get caught like this, my cousin would have beat me up.
You liked it.
No,
I'm
no.
You said
dying.
yes.
You know, let's cut the commercial because
No,
this
I'm
is
dying,
it's
family.
not
I'm dying.
we're not gonna talk about you being hit with TikTok.
you
This,
brought it up.
yo, this has been an incredible conversation. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to keep following the journey. Um, we need more of this. We need more
Yes.
of this. It's been amazing. I appreciate you guys so much for coming through, saying
Thank
yes.
you for having me.
Absolutely, of
Of
course.
course, thank you. And
Definitely, we're
we
gonna have to have
appreciate
a
you. And we're gonna follow you and definitely want to follow your content. You're a nerd, I'm a nerd.
yeah.
We are proud nerds with first mom. Her kids calling her.
Excuse me.
You good?
And I just appreciate it. And one thing I leave uh we love Jesus. We preach Jesus and the love of Christ to the whole world. And that's our main message is that you can love Christ, you can be a Christian, you can laugh, you can enjoy life. It doesn't have to be that hard. Life is not that hard.
Facts.
Not as hard as we make it, you know. So we enjoy this journey. And if anybody reach out to us, 'cause we want to be an inspiration to the world. So
Dope.
we appreciate your platform, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to have you on a future episode. We'll talk some tech and all that good stuff. But
Yes,
yeah, Freeze. The
yes.
chat said Freeze said we need them back. W parents. We did have another question. It's a good one.
Okay.
Are we gonna see gold in the W parents at San Diego TwitchCon vibes? Possibly, maybe.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to do.
There you go.
He was saying about it. That's the goal. We will
Uh,
be there. TwitchCon, that's in October.
I'm
yep.
So we will be there. That's what we were talking about. Because
So
now with him, we're taking him all across, I would say the world, but California,
yeah.
or at least Vegas. As far as Vegas, we've been to different places taking him to, for his dream. But yeah, he said TwitchCon, so we'll be there.
yeah.
We'll be
Dope.
there.
We'll
You
be
know,
there.
are you going to be there?
I'm gonna be there. I'll be there. Yep.
Okay,
It's gonna
all
be
right,
fun.
then. We'll
Yeah.
be there. We'll be at TwitchCon. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a real good time.
And now you just gotta tell us now. We've been to DreamCon 3 times in a row.
Oh, word. How was
Yes.
that?
We love.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
A little smelly, but
Uh,
it's amazing.
Right.
It is.
and
No.
just when we was getting ready to go off on a high
What?
note,
It's
no,
amazing.
it's the most mind blowing thing. I saw all these black people of all ages, male, female, all walks of life come together. Some dressed up, some not,
Right.
and zero trouble. No
Yeah.
problems, no issues, no
Well,
looking over my back,
yeah.
no and I ain't gotta worry about like, hey cuz, where you from? Out here
No.
you're like, shoot,
You just gotta worry about
you got
swords.
yeah, because these dinguses bought a bunch of swords and couldn't take them
Me?
on the plane.
You bought those swords.
No, my
Don't tell
kids
me
bought the swords.
he gave them the money.
Hundreds of dollars worth of swords stuck at the airport.
Mm.
Buy that. No, somebody got them and
Gave it to their kids.
yeah, and they checked them. My husband didn't want to check the swords, so
No, so
they stayed there.
that's what you learn. Don't buy big stuff.
Don't
Have
buy
it shipped if you do
anything.
it
Yeah,
or whatever. But also, it's
buy it
great.
online.
Dream
But
is
it's
great. Barring something crazy, God willing. So we're excited about TwitchCon. We've never been. We don't know what to look for.
Yeah.
Well, but
we have no idea. But Go's excited, so we're excited. Apparently, we need to be there if we're new or streamers or whatever. So hopefully I'll learn something, and my husband will learn more nerdy stuff. Um, I'm really just going to get out of the house.
That's why she
I'm
goes.
just
Literally, yeah.
going. That's all.
It's you said it's gonna be extra smelly. That's cold blooded.
To be
It's not.
honest,
It's just a lot of people. That's all it is. She don't like being in the room when it's a lot of people.
sir,
It's different colognes and perfumes,
it was not
but
cologne.
it's at a bigger
Well,
place. She didn't go to the last one. This last one there in Houston now. DreamCon's at a much bigger venue.
right.
It's like way better.
Mm.
So it was in Austin now in Houston. It's like way better. A different floor for the food. It's something you should experience. You definitely got to go.
Yeah.
You know, I met Mark. I met a lot. We had
That's
Funny
where,
Mike.
yeah, that's
Okay.
where
Everybody was there.
Ryan got his first what do you call it?
His first like start
Yeah,
really big.
Funny Mike gave
Shout
him a
out.
shout out, and he got like 1K
He went from no followers
from 11
to
to,
his stream being crashed
yeah,
because
and
Funny
he
Mike
had
gave
to,
him a shout out.
yeah,
That's fire. That's dope. We love
and
those moments.
Yeah.
we celebrated, and
Yeah, and that lit a fire under him. So I
Yeah.
shout out to Funny Mike,
yeah.
you know, for that. Shout out to J Divider for
Yes, both of them. And it was another guy, I don't know his name, but he also just interviewed Ryan because they went to they like to go to summer league, which I went to, and I'm never going to get. It wasn't
because
because
it's
it was
smelly.
smelly. It wasn't smelly. That summer league wasn't smelly. It was just long. I'm thinking we're
Yeah.
going to see like one game. It's like 7 games. And I'm like,
Right.
oh, this is great. And I'm getting up to leave. And my husband's like, where you going? We got like 6 more games. And I'm like, 6 more games? Like, no, no, no. I like to do one thing.
No,
It's
you
so
gotta go.
hot.
If you're free next summer,
Ugh,
we're gonna go to NBA Summer League. If you're free,
it was
we're gonna go out. It's in
it,
Vegas.
I will be
That's
there, but I
awesome.
won't be there. I'll be in a hotel somewhere lounging. Yeah.
Relaxing on vacay for real, for real.
Yes. I like to see the rooms.
I love it.
That's it.
But yeah, we look for you. Let's look for you at TwitchCon for
All
sure.
right, we'll be there. We'll be there. All right, family. You guys are amazing. Um, y'all have an amazing rest of the day. Get into that streaming journey, get in that content journey. You guys are gonna kill it for sure. Um, I love it. You know, I'm glad that you know, this is the way that you guys are introduced to this to the world, to the space, and already got your first viral moment and all that good stuff. So yeah, go in for sure.
Yeah.
We
We,
appreciate
Crazy.
yeah, we gonna work hard.
yeah. We appreciate you letting us give you our undivided attention, family. You guys have been an amazing episode 9 guest, and we're going to have you back for sure. For sure.
Yes,
Thank you so
definitely.
much. Anytime.
All right, y'all. All right. Peace, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Have a great one.
All right. All right. Epic. Epic, epic, epic. How y'all feel about that chat? How y'all feel about that chat? That's what? Yo, they went crazy. They went crazy. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all, y'all better Najee pants. I'm crying. You don't see the Najee pants in the IRLs or the desktop IRLs. Yo, that was an amazing conversation. If you guys came in toward the end, we had GoldCiity's parents, the WParents, um, hey, W follow, appreciate you. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, you definitely going into DreamCon next year? Yeah, actually, you know, I've already been kind of brainstorming it. A bunch of the Onaji fam, a bunch of the deans over there. A couple of them are in Texas, and shout out to JT. He's at DreamCon all the time, so I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. He's always like, yo, you got to get down here. So I've been to Comic Con a couple times, and you know, it's yeah, it's cool, but DreamCon looks, you know, looks lit. Yeah, so I'm giving like it's giving like, you know, Afro tech mixed with, you know, Comic Con type vibes, and I'm excited. But I'm excited HBCU, yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, family. That's all I got. I think we can give somebody a raid real quick, or yeah, let's see who's live. Let's see who's live. What's going on with y'all? I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, W interview. Shout out to you, Shaw. It's good to see you, family. excellent interview. I already knew they was going to cut because this has been like the third or fourth, show that they've been on, stream that they've been on. So I was like, I already know they're finna go in. So that was amazing. Um, but yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Let's see. A couple other things, I got let's see, I got I started seeing the Tupac. I'm crying. I got the little definition bot. I think that's working. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, the definition bot, you can do DEF or define or meaning of or whatever. Bunch of different things. But not the homie. Not you with Zyro would do Onaji off the bat. Let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna explain probably Monday or Tuesday. A couple of homies. Shout out to the W vocab PC dropping dichotomy on us. I love it. I love it. Um, I'm gonna explain how I built that bot or whatever. There's a couple of hoops I had to jump through, but a couple people want to see it on stream. Shout out to I see through Dina Tech, Dina Biz over at the U. He wanted to see how that was done, and Better Call Saul, my co-host on Let's Talk About Web3 Wednesday nights. He wants to see how it was done as well too. So we'll get into that. Not that kind of Twitch, huh? Tomorrow we've got Onajiu Saturday, the staple Onajiu call. So we'll be back with Boss 2.0, and we'll get that in. We'll get that in. Um, hey, I dig it. Shout out to you, Zyro. It's good to see you in chat. Shout out to everybody in chat. Shaw in the building. We had Freeze in a building as always. Pink, it was good to see you. Appreciate the follow. W new character. Let us know how you found us and all that good stuff as well too. What you do and how we can support you. Valentina was in a building, absolutely. Joel in the building, yes, yes. Amazing conversation. Who else? We had a couple more homies that popped in. You guys are goaded. Just hit the 300 follower mark. You guys are showing way too much love to the Onaji fam. I hope you guys are enjoying these conversations. We've got episode 10. Episode 10 is a landmark one for us coming up, and that's going to be to one, none other than the Dean of Comms over at the U, Boss 2.0. Finally get to do the interview for them on Undivided Attention. That one's going to be an absolute banger just because, yeah, yeah, it is. Saw fam. And then after that, we've got a couple lined up. I think the homie Zyro, he's gonna sit down for episode 13, I believe. I think I have an 11 written down here somewhere as well too. So yeah, we're gonna keep these undivided attentions coming, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. All right, family, let's get this right in, and we're gonna get up out of here. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Let's see. Hit this dashboard, and let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Keep me posted what you guys got going on for the week. I know Jaden's got a crazy subathon going on today tonight, music stream. Where he's locking himself in, doing a music stream. Double digit episode will be special guest. Episode 10. Yeah. Episode 10 coming up on Undivided Attention. Yeah, episode 10 is gonna be boss. So I was gonna do like episode 50, but they were like, nah, let's do it sooner. So episode 10 coming up, those milestone numbers, double digits, we in there. All right, let me find somebody to that stream manager, perfect. Got that raid channel, perfect. Who's live? Let's see, following. Um, let's see, Papa Edgar's live, Kafe is live, Drex is live. Let's shoot. Ooh, Alex is live as well too. Oh, he's sleeping on his 24 though right now. Um, yeah, let's shoot Papa Edgar. Let's shoot Papa Edgar a nice little raid here. Papa Edgar always be coming through showing, please no one that'll shake. I'm crying. I'm crying. Shout out to Shaw. All right, family, let's do it. Let's see what he's got going on. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Can we pull this up? Nope, that didn't work. Let's see. Where's it at? Come on. There we go.
Yes or no? Hey, I couldn't look nice though. I can't lie.
My Papa. All right, let's shoot Papa the raid. Here we go. Y'all are goated. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST. Another goated one in the books, family. Let's do it. All right, let's get it.
What's fire is the TV. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The happy birthday might catch on fire.